Firefighting crews work to contain the flames as they leap from tree to tree and consume everything in front of them. The recent lack of rain in the area has contributed to the volatile situation and made it easier for fire to start and grow out of control faster than emergency responders can cope with them. Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg is getting back to work next week after injuring herself in a fall at their office. Ginsburg is reportedly recovering and looking forward to getting back to work after a fall that left her with 3 fractured ribs. The 85-year-old justice was rushed to the hospital Thursday after her fall, but is on her way back to full health and working from home while she recovers. The notorious RBG, as she is called, is known to work out often and has broken ribs in the past. Actress Felicity Jones is portraying Ginsburg in her new biopic on the basis of sex that depicts the justice battle for gender equality across the country. In local sports, the University of Illinois remains along the unbeaten women's basketball teams. The Fighting Illini picked up their second win of the young season, defeating Valparaiso 73-54. On Wednesday night, Illinois was led by senior Alex Whittinger, who had 17 points and 12 rebounds. Head coach Nancy Fahey says Whittinger's value is not limited to the box score. However,
the minute she steps on the court, there's an intensity that's pretty unique to Alex. So all those, if you just count how many of those are hustle plays, it's pretty special.
Whittinger and the Fighting Illini are off to their best start since the 2015-16 season. The team will look to extend their winning streak to 3 games when hosting Columbia on Sunday. Champaign residents hoping to break out their heavy clothing for fall weather will be surprised to look outside and see that Earth has decided to skip that season altogether and head straight to Arctic tundra. Bundle up before leaving the house today as the high peaks at a mere 34 degrees. Temperatures high rise above 40 tomorrow, Friday and Saturday, 38 on Saturday. The mid to high 20s for the lows. Break out the hot cocoa for Sunday night's clash between the Bears and Vikings as typical Bear weather low temps provide a gritty atmosphere for the game. Monday is back to a high of 36 and a low of 23. That's a brief look at your local weather. With the holiday season upon us, people around the country are traveling and airports are expecting an increase in traffic. If you are planning on traveling to a relative's for a vacation, plan to leave a few extra minutes for congestion at the airport. Analysts are projecting this to be the busiest Thanksgiving in history for air travel and are bracing for the waves of travelers. The 30.6 million passengers are projected to take flights during the 12-day flight period surrounding the Thanksgiving holiday. This comes as an increase of 500,000 from last year's numbers. Airplanes are adjusting to the increasing numbers by adding seats, flights, and options to all major destinations around the country. The Macy's Thanksgiving Parade is a tradition for me and hopefully a tradition for you. Old and young will gather around the TV to watch, as this year we'll see a few new faces. The crew of parade floats is receiving a welcomed upgrade to their roster with addition of new members. Some of the new characters will include the Ninja Turtles, Elf on a Shelf, Kinder Chocolate Factory, and a Kalahari Resort Splashing Adventure. This year marks the 92nd annual parade and is projected to draw over 3 million in-person viewers and 50 million more nationally on their televised. The news floats bring the totals to 26 with famous singers, actors, and characters riding their own floats across New York. Before we say goodbye for this newscast, stay up to date with all of our future broadcasts through the UI7 social media pages. Remember to give us a follow on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Well, that's the wrap up to today's edition of UI7 News. But before we go, here's Phil's tip of the week. As the holidays approach, volunteer some time at a local food shelter. Helping those less fortunate is a fulfilling activity that benefits everyone. We hope to see you next week for the show. For UI7 News, I'm Phil Waters. Thanks for joining. Signing off.